Greetings everyone. So in case you missed the title, this is a sea moss and banana porridge that I'm making, and this was actually requested, so big up to the sister who requested this video. I already had some coconut cut up from the day before, so I'm just juicing it here with some water, and then I strain it. I use natural coconut milk all the time that I blend myself. That is the way I like it, and I feel like the food tastes better when I use this natural milk. Plus I don't know what is in all the other ones. I have some green bananas here. I'm gonna put them in water. Actually, this I learned from my Kingman. This is a really good hack, right? When you're cutting green bananas, cut them and put them in water. Like peel them in water. Because I don't know the science behind this, but for some reason, when you put the banana under water and peel it, the skin just comes right off. It's I don't know, a game changer. I didn't know about this before my banana them used to broke up all the time, and I used to think it was because I was cutting it wrong, but I'm cutting it the same way now, and look at that, it just comes off, right? Trust me, thank me later. So how many of you really know how to peel a banana though? I'm not gonna take it for granted because I know a lot of people really aren't kitchen people, so some may not know. But you cut the banana right on the corner. I don't know if there's a name for that, but you cut it, you slice along there. You know, not a deep slice enough to cut the banana too much. And then you just peel it from the slice. And then I just wash them off again, give them a rinse. If I was gonna boil them, they'd be perfect. And there's no stickiness on my hand, nothing. So I like a little bit of texture in my porridge, so I put a little bit of the coconut trash in it, and that's what I did with to blend up with the bananas here. And I like my porridge well smooth too, so even though I like texture, I like it smoothish. So I blend out everything real nice. So these are cinnamon. These are local cinnamon or local cinnamon leaves. And I'm gonna add some sticks as well. And that's the banana mix. I haven't added the sea moss yet, and look how full the pot looks. But I'm not gonna use that much sea moss, just this bit. I don't even think I used that much. Yeah, that was it. That's all I used. Bring out the ninja, the big boy. It's the only thing that's gonna get this sea moss to get as smooth as I want it for this porridge, because I don't want chunks of sea moss in there, and this sea moss doesn't really gel. It's best if you blend it out as smooth as you can, so you don't get those chunks. I mean, they're not chunks, but just little pieces. I don't really like the texture from sea moss. I like the texture from the banana, but not the sea moss. Alright, so I added it, but I forgot to show that part. It's gonna make it a little bit thinner because it's getting really thick. So I just need to mix that out. I'm adding some vanilla. Listen, guys, I cook with spirit, so it's whatever I feel like putting in the pot. I don't really do measurements. However much I feel like putting, that's what I work with. And I don't know. I think that's a good way to cook because you follow your spirit. And yeah, at the end of it, it's magic. Working with plants and mixing up things to get different flavor and all of that is really, I mean, if you're a woman who is into this type of thing, you're just tapping into your witchy energy, to be honest. And of course that spilled over into, my business, which is another craft. Anyway, I just grounded up some nutmeg. I don't know, most people should know nutmeg, especially Caribbean people. This is the outer piece. A lot of people say it has flavor. I don't see the difference, but I add it anyway. And then I sweeten it with agave. And I like to add a little bit of the powdered cinnamon as well. I really like my porridge to have a spicy taste. Not hot, but I like the flavor of some spices, so I add extra. So this is what it looks like, and I think it's cooked and ready to serve. I sprinkle some walnuts on the top. I like nuts and fruits with my porridge. A little cinnamon and a little extra agave. I know Jamaicans love to drink porridge with bread, but we have to break ourselves out of those bad habits and eat more healthier things with our porridge. Okay, so that's it for this banana and sea moss porridge. Give thanks and full joy.